Okay, man, I'm gonna break up this Riyadh season recap. I'm gonna break it up into different videos because it's kind of so much I want to kind of give my thoughts on, and I don't want to just do that in one live stream or one video. So I'm gonna break it up. But this particular one is I'm gonna start with Shakur Stevenson. He took on Josh Padley, late replacement opponent that stepped in after little boy Floyd Schofield Jr. um got sick or something or got scared, whatever the case. But he dropped out of his opportunity to fight for the WBC title, which Shakur Stevenson had. And Josh Padley, shout out to him, he steps in um, and actually did the best he could do. He survived up to 9 rounds, and then Shakur Stevenson uh, got him up out of there. At the end of the fight, they booed Shakur Stevenson, um, mainly in part because of the British following that Joshua Padley have. I mean, shout out to the UK fans. They support their fellow Brit fighters, you know. So shout out to them for that. But one of the worst commentators or commentary I've ever heard was this channel Talksport. They were doing a commentary for this fight. They actually did commentary for every fight on the Riyadh season card. And I was at work, so I couldn't watch it live. And with it being out there in Saudi Arabia, the fights were on earlier than usual, and I had to catch the playback. So I just needed to hear the commentary, while I'm working and doing what I got to do. And I just chose this. This was what popped up, Talk Sport YouTube channel, and they had this guy. I think it's Gareth Davies or whatever. You know, trash, suck. Um, they spent the whole time, and I'm gonna get back into Shakur, but I have a flame of shame. This flame of shame goes to them because they're in there talking about Tank, saying shit like, you know what, there was Tank in there. He would have got him out of there in about 3 or 4 rounds. And I'm saying to myself, the first time I let it slide, my mind, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about Tank for? I'm like, okay, whatever. Good work, Shakur. And because they was talking about, oh man, Shakur is just winning. I'm like, okay, Shakur winning this fight, Good work. And the thing about it, the positive note was you can hear the ringside action. You can hear the commentary. I mean, you can hear the punches. You can hear the corner. It was a lot more clear. You didn't have to hear about, really. Um, like I said, you could just pick up the audience, the crowd more and stuff like that with the audio. And so that was the good part of it. But the whole time they giving this guy what you call it, more? They giving him a moral victory. He's what a great performance by Padley. His toughness, his grit, his this, and then shitting on Shakur, like he just doesn't have the power of a Javante Davis. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, well, y'all will shut the fuck up about this Tank shit. You got this WBC champion in here beating the hell out of the opponent, and no disrespect to Padley because Padley jumped in there replacing the soft nigga that dropped out of the fight, little boy Schofield. So credit to Padley for jumping in there. Of course, he didn't have a full training camp, so I'm not gonna shit on Padley. This is what it's not about. But you mean to tell me y'all gonna shit on Shakur Stevenson this whole time because your fellow Brit in there getting his ass whooped? It's not Shakur's fault that they had to do this rearrange stuff because he had, opponent that was on some sucker shit and got a weak ass immune system. That's not Shakur's fault, man. But here you got these dudes that's supposed to be unbiased. You know, when a fan like myself comes to the channel and we just want to hear fair commentary, man, commentate what the action is going on in the round, man. Tank ain't got shit to do with Riyadh season and that card, that great card that we witnessed. Why are y'all talking about Tank? Just on Tank's dick, man. I'm like, y'all niggas over here talking about, oh, Tank would have got him out of there in 2 rounds, 3 rounds. You would have been got him out of there by now. I'm like, this is some sucker shit y'all doing. And Tank disrespected Turkey, and y'all over here giving all of this worship to Tank, bro. Tank over here talking about give me 90 Ferraris and dumb shit. And y'all talking about Tank. Tank ain't showed no kind of hints that he want to even have any association with Riyadh season. I ain't seen it yet. So why the hell are y'all giving this man promo? You want to give another dude promo just to hate on with the action you seeing in there because he whooping on a brick. Nasty work, man. Disgusting. You know. And it got so bad I had to go find somebody else who was covering the shit. You know. You have to, what a great performance for Padley just to be in there and this, and this. But you got nothing but negativity to say about Shakur Stevenson, who was beating the hell out of Padley. He was beating his ass. That's what he's supposed to do. The champ is supposed to, if you ain't supposed to be in there with the champ, he's supposed to get you up out of there. And you know what I like? At the end of the fight, Shakur embraced that shit. All that booing and shit. Hey, Shakur, if somebody get this to you, bro, embrace that shit, man. Fuck these haters, man. You are a hell of a fighter. And it's unfortunate that this guy has bad hands. I was able to watch the post-fight interview, the post-fight interview with Radio Raheem. Man, his hands was toe up. And a lot of these individuals like to dish Shakur and give praise to Tank, who ain't fought no fucking body. But y'all want to just keep praising Tank, who's gifted with punching power. He's gifted with that. Shakur doesn't have that kind of punching power, and he don't have the hands to hold up to the punches that he lands. Because he was landing some vicious combinations, you know, and don't hardly get touched at all when he in there throwing when guys is trying to throw their shit back. So that's unfortunate. He said he gonna try to reach out to Floyd Mayweather and see, what he can possibly do to have longevity in his career. Because if your hands is hurting every time you throwing punches, man, what the fuck can you do? You're just gonna keep breaking your hand every fight. I don't know what the solution is for Shakur. It's unfortunate, but I still think it was a hell of a performance. We got to give credit where credit is due. Once again, shout out to Padley for at least trying. There's no disrespect to him, man. Should have did a little bit more sit-ups or some crunches. Because he got his ass whooped, man, really bad. And a lot of people try to say that Shakur don't have power. It's not concussive or knockout power, but it's power to enough to where the opponents know it. Padley was talking about, man, hey, this dude was knocking the air out of me, man. Every time he hit me into the body, I couldn't breathe, and I tried, man. I mean, he said I could recover maybe after 3 to 5 seconds later, but in that moment, shoot, I'm gasping for air. So you gotta have power for that. The guy accurately be landing punches upside dudes' heads and on their rib cages and their abdomen, man. So it's a lot of people pick and choose what they want to give credit to and what they don't want to give credit to. There's other guys that box, get so-called impressive 12 round decisions, and people don't even say nothing. Like I keep bringing up that point. Like when El Rayo outboxed Isaac Cruz, they went in that same energy. People would try to hate on Shakur and say, "Oh man, this is boring, man. He ain't got no power. He ain't knocking them down. He ain't did that some third, this, that, and the other." And they was booing this shit. By the time we got to the ninth round, he started dropping them, and they mad. Y'all was mad because I guess Shakur wasn't didn't have enough power, or he wasn't being exciting enough. Then he drops him 3 times, and then the fucking corner has to get in there and stop the fight. And y'all still mad. No, I was happy. I was very impressed. You know, fuck these haters, man. Great job, Shakur Stevenson. You know, um, keep doing what you do, man. Keep doing what you do, and hopefully, he finds a you know resolution to his hand situation, so that I can see him beat more niggas' asses. And when it comes to this Tank, man, fuck all this Tank talk, man. That's weak. Anybody out here still hyping Tank? That shit weak, bro. I'm being real, man. Tank is not trying to fight nobody. If you're not trying to unify, I don't want to hear it. It's sucker shit to me. If you want to keep talking about Tank, and Tank don't want to get involved with the biggest movement going on in boxing, Riyadh season. It's no debate, man. Little champ shit, that's where Tank is at. He on the wrong side of the street. So, yeah, man, since y'all got an issue with Shakur and y'all like to hype up Tank, hit this man up. Send him how many Ferraris Mr. Davies and Talksport. Get y'all money together and send this man the Ferraris he want, so that we can see him um try to knock out Shakur. Because everybody's so convinced he gonna beat him. I don't know who gonna win that fight. I would love to see it. But Tank on some little champ shit. This ain't no fake shit, I'm telling y'all. Tank is on some little champ shit, you know? And it ain't no more blaming Leonard Smellerby and Floyd Mayweather. It's that nigga. Because them niggas is out the picture, you know? So Tank, Calvin Ford, and them need to figure it out, man. Niggas is tired of that little champ shit. It's big checks to be made if you get on this Riyadh season card promotions, man. But instead, y'all want to be out here talking about this nigga who's irrelevant right now, man. And no disrespect to Lamont Rose, but get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody wanted to see that shit. Nobody, you know. And then dudes, and they want to criticize Shakur. Nigga, he did what he's supposed to do. Beat y'all's countrymen. You know what I mean? And I like the Brits, and there's some solid channels out there. Like it's a few out there. Shout out to Laz D Punch Out TV. That's a real solid one in the UK. So I respect the solid ones from the UK. Not these suckers out there, man. You know what I mean? Respect the real everywhere. But these ain't no real motherfuckers. The Gareth Davies and man, get out of here. And then they fuck the way they scored and like I say, I'm gonna break these videos up. But the way they even scored Bevel Better Be, I was like, oh hell no. Nah. Y'all niggas clowns. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts. Read a few comments and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Man, shout out to my OG, man. Haplotype. What's up, fam? Uliex. What's up, homie? Yeah, he was durable. And Shakur's hands wasn't. So that's another situation. He did all right versus he did all right. Yeah, man. Gareth. I don't want to ever see these no commentary from this guy ever again. Ever in life. And him and his team, trash. Where's Bubba Dub when you need him? Straight trash. I might edit some shit and dedicate it to they stupid asses. They trash, man. See, somebody ULX agree with me. They are biased as hell. You know what I mean? Like, and I flame our commentary if we're gonna be biased like that. If a Brit comes over here and is whooping an American's ass, I'm not gonna be, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be being biased and shit. Me and the homies used to do live commentary all the time. We was never biased. Hella Americans got their ass whooping. We called that shit the way it was and scored it live. You know, oh, what true grit and determination from Gareth A. Davies. from Josh Padley. What a tough Brit. He gained many fans tonight. Tank lost. Shakur lost fans, and Padley gained hundreds of fans just from his performance tonight. Shut that soft ass shit up. Weak ass shit. See what I'm saying? Like Tank got a trash resume. Tank would have scored a knockout in the 3rd round. Shut the fuck up. Shout out to Mind's Eye up in here, man. What up, Bruce? It's my dogs in the background. Sadie, shut the hell up. How did Padley come in at 135 on 2-day notice when he fought last at 139? Yeah, Shakur Stevenson addressed that in the interview with Radio Raheem. He was saying that he was telling Eddie Hearn, like, man, just in case these fools don't show up, you might want to have somebody on standby because I don't believe these fools gonna show up. Shakur has said that leading up into the fight that little boy Floyd Schofield was gonna punk out. He was right. So Eddie gave credit to Eddie Hearn. So shout out to Eddie Hearn for having somebody, being prepared and saving the card. Same thing how he brought in Bacoli last second, and we're gonna do a different video on that. Oh, god damn it, Bacoli. But yeah. Yuliak says Shakur is blackballed. It seems like there's some kind of agenda, dog. And I noticed that shit, man. I was like, hold up. And I have flamed Shakur for rightful reasons in the past. But hold on, dog. We flame for a reason, not a short season. But we ain't gonna do that shit for no reason. We're not doing that. That was just straight up hate. We don't do the hate over here. Y'all call the truth the hate. So we hate in that kind of way by telling the truth. But we don't do this flat out hating because somebody being biased or goofy shit. Nah, we don't do that. Yeah, I don't like the energy, man, that they giving towards Shakur. The nigga's a hell of a fighter. He's undefeated. Dude is a what? Three division champ? What did he start at? 26? Yeah, 126. Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta shut that soft ass shit up. And he on the Riyadh season card. Turkey respect him. Turkey respect the big champ shit. The only little light flame I have for Shakur is bringing punk ass T.O. and we gonna get to that's a different video. Punk ass T.O. on the card and trying to get Ryan on the card too with his cheating ass. Like, don't entertain that sucker shit. Those motherfuckers don't even need to be nowhere, not even in the building. Walking around like a little fan and shit. I seen T.O. walking around. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Shout out to my twin bro. He said the Shakur hate is starting to get very suspicious at this point, man. That's all I'm saying. At this point, it is highly suspect the way y'all hating on Shakur Stevenson, dog. Just to fucking hype up Tank, nigga. Or a fucking nigga in the Brit, in the UK or something. And I give credit where it's due. I don't care where they from. But y'all hating on Shakur, dog. Y'all just hating. Right. Just like how they hated on Crawford just to hype up Errol Spence. Sucker shit. I'm like, ugh. I get as far away from that sucker shit, nigga. That shit be getting me hot, nigga. I'm like, hey, keep that suck shit over there, nigga. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas be hyping the weakest niggas. The niggas that's really about that shit, y'all be like, oh man, these niggas, his resume is trash. The dudes that's really about that shit, y'all be like, oh, they resume trash. He ain't done enough. He on the wrong side of the street. Suckers. Shout out to Iron Cone, man. One of the realest on here. On our line now. Bacoli got that bookie man tags, man. All right, bro. We're gonna do different videos, man. But this one was just on Shakur and the weak ass Talksport commentators, man. Flame and shame. Shakur getting criticized for destroying his opponent. And they want to say, oh, he didn't do it fast enough. I seen him beat his ass for 9 rounds, scored 3 knockdowns, and stop his bitch ass. So what the fuck y'all talking about? Shout out to Rasclot. He said Shakur is still boring as fuck to watch. Shout out to Rasclot. Uh, let's see. All right. I ain't trying to skip y'all comments, but like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna break up the videos so that when we get to the other topics like McCauley, Zhang, and all these guys, Bivol, Better BF, we're gonna get into these videos, man. But I gotta break them up because just a lot to talk about. Hablo said Tank is gonna fight Padley's stepson next. You know that part, that type shit. Yeah, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to TOV and Punk. Rody said that Shakur doesn't fight to knock people out, but admitted that Shakur is the greatest pure boxer of his era. And Rody don't want no smoke with him. A lot of these dudes that's talking shit in the sport of boxing that's active, they talk all of this shit about Shakur, but don't want to sign the dotted line, man. Don't want to sign the contract. This man was with the most powerful dude in boxing, Turkey Al Sheikh, and they don't want to sign a contract still, showing y'all how much of a hoe they are. Why Tay can't sign a contract yet? Why Rolly and all these other motherfuckers that got so much to say before ain't signed a contract yet? Because they could have said before, like, you know what, it ain't enough money, and to fight this guy. The money's there. You can't say that about Crawford. You can't say that about Shakur Stevenson. You can't say that about none of these top guys, man. That has been avoided all of this damn time. And they said Inoue is coming over to Riyadh season. So even the guys that's acting like they don't want to fight Inoue, there's no excuses not to fight these top fighters, man. Y'all see the heavyweights division? There's no excuse. They like, oh shit, y'all paying? They getting right to it. Heavyweight division ain't ducking, bro. You got a few little dudes that then got their ass whooped, and now they had a reality check and they doing the little tune-ups and shit. But the one is the majority of them. I say 85% of the heavyweights, they like, oh yeah, please put me on the Riyadh season cards, man. I'll fight anybody. So that's the shit I like. Sure did. Haplo predicted it. Jared Anderson was a hype job, and he got exposed. Tank going to retire and be saying he KO'd everyone. That type shit. That's all I got for this video, man. Stay tuned for the next one. As we doing this Riyadh season card recap with the Better BF Bibble. They said it was one of the greatest cards. We're gonna give our thoughts on it. He has an argument for being one of the best cards, but we're gonna do some different about 4 or 5 more videos related to this card, man. But catch y'all on